Hello, today's our topic is transmission line parameters, which is in subject power system 1. This is the fourth lecture of transmission line parameters. In previous three lectures, we study about constant of transmission line, how to calculate resistance of transmission line, flux linkage, inductance of single phase overhead line, and flux linkage due to parallel and single conductor. In now this lecture, we have studied about the concept of self GMD and mutual GMD, inductance formula in terms of GMD, electrical potential, capacitance of single phase overhead line, and capacitance of three phase overhead line. Self GMD and mutual GMD. The use of self geometrical mean distance and mutual geometrical mean distance simplify the inductance calculation, particularly relating to multi-conductor arrangement, and the symbol used for this are respectively ds and dm. Now self GMD. In order to have a concept of self GMD, or sometimes called a geometrical mean radius, consider the expression for inductance per conductor per meter already we derived in a previous lecture, which is also seen here. The inductance per conductor per meter is equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 1 by 4 log d by r. Now to simplify this equation here in equation 1, in this expression the term 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 1 by into 1 by 4 is an inductance due to flux within the solid conductor. Now it is desired to eliminate this term by introduction of concept called as self GMD or a GMR. If we replace the original solid conductor by an equivalent hollow conductor or equivalent cylindrical conductor with extremely thin wall, the current is confined to the conductor surface and internal conductor flux linkage would be almost zero. Inductance due to internal flux would be zero, and the terms 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 into 1 by 4 shall be eliminated. The radius of the equivalent hollow cylinder must be smaller than a physical radius of conductor. So, it can be proved mathematically that solid round conductor of radius r, the self GMD is 0.778 r. We are see in the here. It may be noted that self GMD of conductor depends upon the size and shape of the conductor and is independent of the spacing between the conductor. Now mutual GMD. The mutual GMD is the geometrical mean of the distance from one conductor to other end. Therefore must be between the largest and smallest such distance. The mutual GMD simply represented the equivalent geometrical spacing. The mutual GMD between two conductors is equal to the distance between their center. So spacing between conductor is d for any two conductor. For a single circuit three phase line, the mutual GMD is equal to the equivalent spacing, equilateral spacing between them, which is equal to dm, d1, d2, d3 raised to 1 by 3. Now, inductance formula for terms GMD, geometrical mean distance, for a single phase line. Here is the equation for inductance and the dm by ds, which is an GMD and GMR. The value of self GMD, which is equal to 0.7 0.788R and value of mutual GMD is D. For single circuit 3-phase line, value of self GMD 0.778R and value of mutual GMD D1 D2 whole raised to 1 by 3, and double circuit 3-phase line, value of self GMD which is equal to DS1 DS2 DS3 whole raised to 1 by 3 here, and DM a mutual GMD which is DAB DBC DCA raised to 1 by 3. Now electrical potential. The electrical potential at a point due to a charge is the work done in bringing a unit positive charge from infinite to this point. So potential at charge a single conductor. Consider a long straight cylindrical conductor A which is a radius of r meter. Let the conductor operate at such potential Va that charge Qa coulomb per meter. It is desired to find the expression for Va and the electric intensity A at distance x from the center of conductor. We have seen in the figure E is equal to Qa by 2 pi epsilon 0 volt per meter. Now Qa is in charge per meter length and epsilon 0 is in permittivity of the free space. As x approach infinity, the value of E approach 0. Therefore, the potential difference between conductor A and infinite distance neutral plan is given by Va r to infinite Qa by 2 pi x epsilon 0 dx, the q by 2 pi epsilon 0 which is constant, so r to infinite dx by x. Now potential at a conductor in a group of charged conductors. In a previous lecture we have studied about the flux linkage. The flux linkage we use for the find out inductance. Here we study about the potential difference or a charge value for any single conductor and a group of conductor. With this potential value, we find out capacitance of the transmission line. Okay. Now potential at conductor in a group of charged conductor, we have here conductor A, B, C, and distance between them is D1, D2, D3. Distance between A and E is D4. Here F is D3 and D5, which is between A and D. We consider number of conductors A, B, C, and the potential such charge like Qa, Qb and Qc, coulomb per meter. Now we find out potential at point A. So for potential at A due to its own charge, which is equal to R to infinite Q by 2 pi epsilon 0 dx. Now potential at conductor A due to charge Qb. So due to charge Qb, here we put R to infinite. Now due to this value is due to charge B. So we here taken D1 to infinite. Why? Because the conductor B is D1 meter away from the conductor A. D1 meter away from the conductor A, and therefore work done is bringing a unit positive charge from infinite to conductor A. So we taken D1 to infinite. Same here for QC. We taken here for QC we have taken D2 to infinite Q by C 2 pi x epsilon 0. The overall potential difference between the conductor A and infinite neutral plan is sum of conductor A own charge and also due to the number of conductors are in parallel. So here we take the value of equation 1, 2, 3 and so on. So putting this value of 1, 2, 3 equation and then integrated it, and after integration we have a value x integration as log x. So the put the value of r infinite, d1 infinite and d2 infinite. We have an equation. See in the figure here, log infinite minus log r, log infinite minus log d1, log infinite minus log d2. Now solve this equation. Here value of 1 by 2 pi epsilon 0 qa log 1 by r, qb log 1 by d and qc log 1 by d, and the last one is a log infinite, common from the three equation we get qa plus qb plus qc. Now assuming the balance condition, we have a qa plus qb plus qc which is equal to 0. So the Va is equal to 1 upon 2 pi epsilon 0 qa by log 1 by r, qb by log 1 by d and qc by log 1 by. Now we find out the capacitance of single phase two wire line. Consider a single phase overhead line consisting of two parallel conductors, conductor A and conductor B, which is a space between d meter in a air. Suppose radius of each conductor is an r meter. Let the respective charge on them is plus q charge and minus q charge. The total potential difference between them, conductor A and neutral infinite plan, is, now here Va value, which is equal to the sum of here two conductors, conductor A and conductor B. The charge in conductor A is in Q and charge in conductor is in B. Now potential difference here for the conductor A for its own charge and due to the conductor B's charge. So the integration with this distance is r to infinite here, because the radius of this A charge A conductor is an r and distance between A and B is d. Now in a in our previous topic for inductance, we use a flux linkage for find out the inductance. Same here, for find out the capacitance we use a potential difference, and for that purpose we have to calculate first a potential difference equation. Now integrated this equation, we get log infinite by r and log infinite by d. Now log solute this equation, we here q by 2 pi epsilon 0 log d by r volt. Similarly, the potential difference between conductor B and neutral infinite plan, which is equal to same as equation for A. Now both these potential the same neutral plan, since unlike charge attract each other. The potential difference between the conductor is like VAB, which is equal to 2VA. So q by 2 epsilon 0 log d by r into 2, which is equal to VAB. Now capacitance equation, capacitance C is equal to q by V. So here CAB is equal to q by VAB. So putting the value here, so here q by 2q f by 2 pi epsilon 0 log d by r. Solute this equation, we find out CAB, which is equal to pi epsilon 0 log d by r. Capacitance of three-phase overhead line with symmetrical spacing. In a symmetrical spacing, the distance between the three conductors, which is equal to d, or a symmetrical position. So the overall potential difference between the conductor A and infinite neutral plan is given by Va, and potential difference with its own charge, and potential difference due to conductor B, and potential difference due to conductor charge QC. Now here one integrated this equation, here log 1 by r, log 1 by d and log 1 by d. Now common log 1 by d, we get qb plus qc, and qb plus qc is equal to minus qa. Put this value in this equation, we get Va is equal to 1 upon 2 pi epsilon 0 qa log 1 by r minus qa log 1 by d, which is equal to qa by 2 pi epsilon 0 log d by r volt. Here we take common qa and the final equation derived. Now capacitance of conductor at a neutral plan Ca, which is equal to Q by V. So put the value of Va from here to here. The value of capacitance, which is equal to 2 pi epsilon 0 by log d by r, Now unsymmetrical spacing. A three-phase transpose line having an unsymmetrical spacing. Let us assume a balance condition. So QA plus QB plus QC. These three charge, the total sum is 0. Now consider all this section of transpose line for a phase A. So we see in the figure here a distance between conductor A and conductor B and conductor A and conductor C and conductor B and conductor C. This all distance are changed with some interval. Here distance between A and C we see in the figure is D2. Now here distance between A and C which is D3. Now here distance between A and C which is in D1. So value of distance between these two conductors will change. So the average potential will be the same value. Potential of first position which is V1. So for first position we have a distance between B and A is in D3 and A and C which is in D2. Now second position we have a distance between A and B which is D1 and distance between A and C which is in D3. Third position we have a distance between A and B which is D2 and distance between A and C which is D1. So average voltage on conductor A which is equal to VA 1 by 3 V1 plus V2 plus V3. We get value of average value of voltage VA. Now put the value of QA plus QB plus QC which is equal to 0. So QB plus QC is equal to minus QA. Put in the equation, we get equation like here. Now solute this equation, we get final equation for VA QA by 2 pi epsilon 0 log D1 D2 D3 raised to 1 by 3 by R. Now capacitance from conductor to neutral is Q by V. So put the value of VA in this equation, we find out the capacitance from the conductor to the neutral. Thank you.